So, hello and welcome to this new video on my channel. My name is Asian and today I'm going to show you the best team for the story mode in 7 Deadly Sins Idle. And how you can see in the background, I also already did build something for you. And let's just jump in an instant. I choose Wilo as one of the two tanks because two tanks are very important in the later story stages, because you just have to use two tanks because one isn't enough anymore. At the beginning, from 1 to 2000 or something, I think one tank and even the yellow Diane is enough. But right now you just need two tanks, and all in all in PvP or Tower of Trials you also need two tanks the most of the time. That's why I chose these two. And now let's come to Diane's special skill. Each time this hero is healed, so always when she gets healed, she's giving the enemy some back damage, some AoE back damage. That's pretty okay, but she grants Steel Will to self for 5 seconds upon successful attack. This is the amazing thing. So the Steel Will is that she's restoring HP by an amount equal to 12% of defense every 1 second, and this for 5 seconds is pretty amazing. Increases final defense by 30%, is immune to flinch, stun and freeze. So this is pretty amazing against single target damage units in the story mode, and she's also petrifying. That's what makes her so amazing. Now let's come to Gloxinia. She's working so well as well with Diane, while when she's dealing damage equal to 73%, never mind, and when she's giving them some damage, when she's dealing damage to an enemy, she's restoring HP to the ally with the lowest HP by an amount of 10% of attack upon successful attack. This is not much shield, but this, if Diane is the one having the lowest HP, this is amazing. This is really amazing because this works so good together. This is such a good combination. And as well, Gloxinia's special skill is just broken, decreasing the crit defense by 32% and binding the enemy every 3 seconds? Nah, every 5 seconds, while doing nothing, she's just binding the enemy. That's pretty amazing as well. And ultimate is just healing very much and giving you dot immunity as well. So Gloxinia, especially with the crit defense, is pretty amazing because you don't need a Mon Speed or a Gil Thunder right then when the crit defense by Gloxinia is already lowered. And now let's come to another unit, Arthur. Arthur is decreasing the final defense by 30% of the enemy, and against single target enemies this is pretty amazing. And yeah, his special skill is nothing amazing, increases the crit chance by 20% for every yellow unit in the team, but you only got Barn in your team, but this is okay, it supports your Barn a little bit. And now let's come to a unit that's changeable as well, because you can put King out and put Gopher or Mon Speed in as well, because these three are just alright. Mon Speed or Gopher you can put in as well, because Gopher is just amazing with the ult support thing, and Mon Speed is just as well letting you deal so much more damage. So with his Hellblaze ultimate move, it's so amazing. So this is someone you can use as well, but the other ones I have to kinda. You can also swap Arthur with someone, I don't know, with Gelda sometimes, with Mon Speed. It depends on the situation, but Arthur and King are the one changeable. The other ones I have to use, in my opinion, in the story mode, because they are just the best units right there. And yeah, you can just choose Mon Speed or something there, put Arthur out, and where is he, put Gopher in, and this is also an acceptable version. And right now what you need are 3 damage dealers. If you don't have Barn or Meliodas, you can as well use Garland. This is good as well. But someone like Henriksen you shouldn't use. He's mid, he's so trash, you can't use Henriksen, so this is not an option. If you really have none of them, you can use another supporter as well, or the Green Boarhead Meliodas or Artra, but they are not doing the damage like this Lost Vein Meliodas or Barn is doing. So these 3 are kinda important, and even if Escanor is dealing AoE damage, he's just by far the one dealing the most damage. So right now his banner is online, you need to pull for him. That's also a reason why I'm having to do this video, because without Escanor in the story mode you're having some troubles. I'm swearing to God to you, this is really, you have some troubles if you not have Escanor. So let's just jump in with Arthur. Let's put our Arthur back in again. Where is he? He's right here. Let's put our Arthur back in again, and our King. than our team is like at the beginning, and I am going to show you how this team is working. So I'm always doing it like this. I'm always putting my king on the 1, R2 on the 2, Escanor or the one that's dealing the most damage in your team, so mostly Escanor is on the 3, then Gloxinia healing, then Meliodas, and then Escanor. What's also an option when you have Gopher right here, only put R2 on the 1, Escanor on the 2, Gloxinia on the 3, and then Gopher on the 4, and let Meliodas and Barn damage on the 5 on the 6. But right now when we have king in, we just want king support. That's pretty good, and that's why we are going to jump in right now and just let's see. I think we should be able to clap this one, and let's just as well see who's dealing the most damage. What is this enemy? He's a green unit, so Meliodas should be doing pretty much damage. As you can see, he's also doing, Barn is also doing so amazing. So as you can see, we are just clapping the enemy right now, and Escanor, Meliodas and Barn combination is just a have to use, because if one of them wouldn't be there right now, we would have so much problems, because the damage of every single one is so helpful. And let's just jump to stage 260-30, and then let's see if we are able to clear a boss, and let's see. So we are on the stage 2630 right now, and let's jump in and see if we are able to clear this boss. I think there should be no problem. The boss is a blue DPS unit, and it should be pretty doable, especially with a green Escanor. As you can see, 70-40 million, 100 million right now also. And yeah, Escanor is a have to use in the team. Meliodas and Barn maybe even swappable with a Garland or a green Meliodas. This should be doing pretty good as well. But I think you have to use these 3 damage dealers, or else you don't come that far. Yeah, this is pretty amazing, and was kinda everything I had to say to you. This is the best story team you can use at this moment. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if I was able to help you, I would really appreciate a like. If you leave a comment on this video for the algorithm, would be pretty good, and especially if you would leave a follow to my channel. We are on 120 or something right now, and yeah, to the end of the year my goal is to reach 1000. Would be pretty good. I'm trying to bring the best content always, and yeah, now have fun beating the story mode with Escanor and the other DPS, and see us next time again. Yours Asian.